I'm starting to feel left out. Sitting over here all legless and all.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
where are we
give you
going?
that demo.
Yeah, Timmy suggested we get on Tangerine trip, and I, at the time said, yeah, the trip will work really well. It's nice and steep. And I tell you what, I thought I'd seen steep until we actually got on the route, and you're out in space pretty much every pitch apart from the first couple and the last couple, and yeah, it definitely put a new meaning on steep for me. But hey, it worked, and it just sort of proved to me, I suppose, that get out there, work out a system, and throw yourself in at the deep end, see whether it works. And hey, it worked. And we got up there and had a blast doing it. Be almost 7 years ago now. I had a pretty major accident out in the backcountry. Spent a few days under a big piece of rock. Cost me both legs. I come out 2 foot shorter. And just since then, I suppose I've been motivated to try and find out what I can do, what's possible now with the limited mobility that I got. And it's been a hell of an adventure trying to find out what works, what's possible and what's not. And yeah, El Cap was an idea that came about from a few of us sitting around shooting it, and sort of figured, hey, I wonder if it's possible to do a big wall. And we worked out a system, and away we went. Here we are. 3,000 pull-ups, yeah, and everybody said to me, wow, that must have just totally blown your arms out. And it's like, hey, it was pretty tough, but I'll tell you what, it was my face that was sore when we come back down from laughing, from spending 4 days on that wall with Timmy. Like I said, we had a blast. I mean, most of the things that I get out and do now, I mean, most of it's mainly personal. For me to try and just to see what's possible for me to get out there and pull off. But I get a huge buzz as well out of giving other people something to think about. Just the average guy, girl getting around on 2 legs, that sort of, I find people often restrict themselves in what they might be able to do, and yeah, they see me out, jugging up this thing, and it definitely makes them think twice about what they might be able to achieve, and not just in their own climbing, but just in everyday life.